Hello, hello, hello. And welcome to, it's not a Jorrun show, but we are talking about Jorrun and we are chilling. I went out and I spent tens and tens of dollars on a new microphone that I wanted to test out before I do a big video using it. And also the last few days, I've run across a couple of smaller Jorrun pieces of content that I wanted to talk about, but that probably aren't big enough for a full video. So yeah, that's why we have this little experimental video. We're going to talk about various things today. And also, I fell for the marketing scheme, and I brought that new capture card that the guys that make the NVIDIA graphics cards came out with. It looks good. It's the first OBS certified, which I don't even know what the criteria was, but yeah, I fell for the marketing scheme and I ended up buying it, so I'll be able to do Switch and PS4 gameplay soon. So when I get that, we'll probably have one more experimental stream, where we, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'll talk about it more at the end. Okay, yeah. And also, since you guys have been so great to me, I blessed you with the greatest video game intro ever, Persona 4. So just because you guys have been good for me, good to me. Sorry. All right, and then let's get to the first thing on our docket. Oh, God, fuck. Sorry, guys. I have no idea. I think I saw my cat on the computer earlier, so it might have been him. So we're going over the genie skit, the infamous genie skit that got Jorrun into a lot of trouble. And nobody has posted this yet, and I don't want to be the one to post it, because I don't know if, maybe it's because Tiffany doesn't want it posted. I mean, obviously, because I'll talk about it in a minute, but it's pretty bad. So if she's not comfortable with it being posted, obviously I don't want to post it, but I did write down what happened. It's a little synopsis, and then the very end is going to be word for word what happened. And he had some genie music on in the background. So I found some great genie music. The World 2 map, New Super Mario Bros. Wii music extended. Which is a great game. This is one of the first games I 100%ed. Turn down a little bit. Okay. So the basic idea is that Jorrun, Lorne, he finds a genie bottle while on his way home from prison. And he gets 3 wishes, and the wishes it's a monkey paw situation, where he basically screws himself over by wishing for these things. Which, the idea isn't bad, actually. I think it's kind of funny, right? Like, one of the parts is that he wishes for a woman to be obsessed with him, and then that's how he gets Winnie and the rest of them. So I think that could actually be pretty funny, but the major problem is that Jorrun just isn't funny in any way. But what's even worse, and what makes this even worse, is that it's so needlessly sexual. We'll see in a second. But it really is worse than I thought it would be. I knew it was going to be bad going into it, but it's erotica. I guess I could just come out and say that. I know that's kind of a big charge to levy on someone, that they force somebody, or not force somebody, but they made someone read erotica without telling them. It's bad. So we have Clobbering Time as Lorne, Tiffany as the genie, and then Jorrun as the narrator. So then at the very end here, I wrote down the exact script. But yeah, the beginning of it, the only things I wrote down exactly were things I thought were overtly sexual, which is quite a few quotes. All right, so we start off with Lorne, our hero. He walks through the woods after he was released from prison, and he finds a magic lamp, and he rubs it, and the genie comes out. And we have the quote, "She was so beautiful, with long ebony hair pulled back into a high ponytail." And in case anyone's unaware, which I'm sure all of you are, the high ponytail, that's part of his fetish. He likes genies with the high ponytail. So we already have something very unnecessary here. And then we have an exact quote from Jorrun, is Lorne looked at her and felt Mr. Penis standing at attention. Alright. So Lorne gets 3 wishes after he rubs the bottle. And then Lorne says, "Genie? Like that show, I Dream of Genie? I used to watch that show when I was a kid. I'd get so excited that I'd have to go into my room and... never mind." What's weird is that if you go to the Alpha Male Derek channel, which nobody subscribes to me and not him, but in case you haven't seen the latest video, the Jorrun the Barbarian, I have noticed that a lot of people don't realize that that's real writing. So that's actually what Jorrun wrote. So we have so much history of him self-inserting himself into this kind of weird sexual content. And so he had to have jacked off to I Dream of Genie, right? So is he self-inserting himself as Lorne in here? Which is very, very strange if he was doing that. And then we have a quote from Tiffany, "My eyes are up here, master." And the narrator says, Lorne thought about how big his new genie's breasts were. So, two things about the genie's boobs, or breets, if you will, right in a row. Lorne wishes for sex, but the genie, due to genie law, she is able to refuse. And then we got the quote from the narrator, "Genie crossed her arms, suddenly wishing that she had worn a top that was a little less low-cut." See what I mean about being needlessly sexual? It doesn't add anything to the story. Maybe you have one reference to, Lorne getting distracted. But what does this add to the story that she wishes she had a top that was a little less low-cut? And that's her third boob thing almost in a row. So then Lorne wishes for a woman to be obsessed with him, which is how he gets Winnie and the rest of them. Which I think, like I said, I think that's a pretty funny joke, but I did not laugh when it was told in this medium. And then Lorne wishes to be famous, and Jorrun comes in with some really weird joke about how he was in the bathroom. And it wasn't wasn't good comedy. Lorne wishes to get his own reality show, which is, the reality show that he got in real life. And then he wishes for unlimited wishes, which actually forfeits his last wish, which I didn't know that genies had such a complicated law to protect themselves. That's good for them. And then Lorne wants to beat the genie. And I wrote here that the narrator gets fake mad. Because I've noticed, I talked about this, I believe it was in the last video, that a lot of times Jorrun you can't convince me that he's not getting fake mad. Whenever it comes to like somebody talking about a child or something like that, he'll go, "If I ever see Lorne, I'll beat his ass. I'm gonna fucking fight him." And it sounds like that. It doesn't sound genuine. And that's actually the one part that we're gonna listen to and hear. I have the little sound clip for that. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so we are at the worst part of this, which is a conversation between the genie and Jorrun. So yeah, let's start this off. Jorrun starts off, and that was the story about how Lauren Armstrong found. Excuse me, Mr. Narrator? Oh, it's the genie. Hello. Hi. I've been stuck in that lamp for over 1,000 years. It gets pretty lonely all by myself. Oh, I would imagine so, with nothing but the same four curved walls still dead and all. Yes, and I am tired of having to obey every dummy who finds my lamp. So I decided to choose my next master for myself, someone who has a nice voice. You. Really? All my life I was told genies were hard to find. No one told me that they'd come up to you and drop their lamps in your lap. Anyways, you get 3 wishes. Unless, of course, you rub me the right way, master. Ha 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 ha. I'm pretty sure I know where and how to rub to get unlimited wishes. Unlike Lauren, I actually know female anatomy. Let's go back to my place, shall we? Your wish is my command. Oh, the end. Bye everybody. Thanks for listening. So yeah, like I said, the entire thing is weird and kind of creepy. The ending is very creepy. But when you know that the guy writing this has an insatiable genie fetish, it gets much worse. Let's go through a few of these lines. So we have, she was so beautiful with long ebony hair pulled back into a high ponytail, which I already talked about. It seems like, I mean, I'm not Jorrun, thank God, but it seems like that's a pretty big part of his fetish. And then he's constantly talking about the genie's breast, who... The worst part of this is that Clobbering Time and Tiffany, they sacrifice time to try to help a new content creator. Someone who no one knows. It's not like they're helping some up-and-coming TCAP star, right? They were helping some nobody. And this is how he repays them. With making them take part in fucking erotica. And then we have, yeah, the low cuts shirt. Oh yeah, the narrator getting fake mad. Let me pull up that clip.
Lauren balled up his hands into fists and lunged forward, ready to punch the genie because he's a fucktard little bitch who would hit a woman, and he's not a man at all. And if I ever meet him in person, I swear to God, he'll regret it for the rest of his pathetic life because...
No, the whole alpha thing, that's bro science, right? The way that it's presented now. But Lauren, and I mean this seriously. If anybody disagrees, you can let me know. Obviously, Lauren isn't some crazy strong alpha male, right? But he's way more alpha than Jorrun is, and that is not a joke. Could you imagine if Jorrun did what he said he was going to do? He said that if he ever sees Lauren in real life, he's going to... Lauren would beat his ass so bad. and like I said, this isn't a joke. You can just... I don't think anybody actually is going to disagree with that, right? Lauren, he's kind of jacked. I don't know about today, but at least... when I was seeing the recent pictures of him, he looked pretty jacked. He would beat Jorrun's ass so bad. There's nothing alpha about Jorrun. The way he acts, there's nothing alpha. And like I said, that's, in my opinion, that's kind of junk science, bro science, the whole way that people talk about alphas now. But I mean, Jorrun loved it. He abided by that. So yeah, that's what I meant by fake mad. And I mean, it is acting. Jorrun, or Lauren, I keep on getting their names confused. Lauren didn't actually, lunge at Tiffany. But still, just he acts like that even in real life. He'll like pretend he's throwing up and then be like, that was a real visceral reaction, in regards to like somebody liking a little girl, which we're gonna get to in just a few minutes. Okay, and then let's see. So yeah, we're gonna look at this tweet next, or not tweet. It's a direct message, but first. I know everybody was missing the Persona 4 music. Let's see. Okay. I think that's good. So we have this from the Genie Gate post-scandal interview with Jorrun Comedy from Minisyllables, who did a really good job on that interview, if I do say so myself. Oh, I don't think I... There we go. So this seems to be a DM on Instagram, possibly, but it's a DM, I believe, from Jorrun to Minisyllables. And at this time, Jorrun said that she was playing devil's advocate. So this is before everybody realized Mac and Cheese was not just a troll. So Minisyllables actually, even though she thought it was a troll, she tried to make him see what a weirdo he was. But Jorrun, obviously, I don't think he wanted to accept that. So we have this little text message exchange, and the screenshot is here in this interview video. And I really just wanted to go over the contents of this. You could probably write a thesis on these two messages. Alright, so Jorrun says, I really don't think so. When I flirt, I pay... Or actually, let me read the Minisyllables first so we have some context. Did anything like that take place with any other girl in the community? I'm asking because I'm wondering what made this person try the catfishing to expose you in the first place. Like, is it possible someone got uncomfortable and told someone else so they decided to expose you? It could just be a jealous troll. But it's just odd they are targeting only you. What is your theory on why they are targeting you? So this is very obviously not a devil's advocate situation. This is her trying to make him realize that he is weird. He's a creep. But we get this gem of a message back. I really don't think so. When I flirt, I pay actual attention to the response. I'm not interested in making people uncomfortable or anyone unwilling. That's not me. I don't think it's just me. I think the same person has gone after blank in the past and blank now. I think they're jealous. My channel is growing. I have amazing friends. I get to work with the biggest names in the community. I am respected and liked. The worst thing for a troll who is an incel and dwells in a basement, I have beautiful and sexy women who enjoy flirting with me openly. And they are open about saying how funny I am. I haven't seen men get angry over much, much less and feel the need to take me down a peg. That message is honestly kind of a lot to take in at once. But let's see. So first of all, we talked about this in the last video about him saying he pays attention, so he doesn't make anybody uncomfortable, which is just a straight up lie, because every single person I've heard him name drop, I have either had them comment on my videos, or I've seen them in the Alpha Male Derek live streams, or in the Clobbering Time live streams when he does Jorrun stuff. That's just untrue. And then let's see, the good part starts here. My channel is growing. I was a little too late to see everything unfold in real time. But according to Wes, him and Clobbering Time would check the his either social blade or just his channel to see how his channel was growing, and he would gain 1/5 of a subscriber per video because they said he was gaining like 1 subscriber every week. Even though he was putting out like 5 videos, so for every 5 videos he had a fifth, or no, excuse me, for every video he had a fifth of a subscriber subscribe to him. So I'm not sure about my channel is growing. I have amazing friends. I don't think any of them really consider them his friends, and maybe I might be wrong, but his definition, like he said that Tiffany was like a sister to him. I don't think that's true. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and doubt that I have amazing friends thing. The delusion is really starting to set in now. I get to work with the biggest names of the community. And I love this community. The community has been awesome to me, and I wouldn't change it for any other community. And the people that are the big names in the Lorne sphere, they are great, and they are very talented at what they do. But at the end of the day, they have a few thousand subscribers, which is awesome. I mean, it's a niche community. You can't expect them to get 100,000 subscribers unless they expand to something else. But maybe they just don't want to do that. But the way he talks is like he's in Hollywood. I get to work with the biggest names in the community. I don't think anyone's very no one's extremely jealous to that point, to be trolling him like this. I am respected and liked, as also like I have amazing friends line. We know that's just untrue at this point. And then the funniest part of this whole thing is where he says, the worst part for a troll who is an incel and dwells in a basement, have beautiful and sexy women who enjoy flirting with me openly. None of these people flirted with him openly. This really goes to show you that he did interpret the rose kiss smileys as flirting, because that's what people did out in the open. They did Lorne memes, and then they are open about how funny I am. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, Chief. And this last one is pretty interesting because I have seen men get angry over much less and feel the need to take me down a peg. I would like some backstory on that because is this in his comedy troupe? Maybe people were like, "Hey, stop being a fucking weirdo," and then this is how he saw it. He saw it as, "Oh, they're angry over me getting all these chicks, and they're trying to take me down a peg." That has to be it, right? I just can't see people actually being jealous of Jorrun, and and having to try to take him down a peg. Yeah, so I think that's all with this. Let's go ahead and move on to this next video. Go ahead and pause the music. So there is one part of this Clawbah After Dark with Milena where she said something that I had kind of been thinking of, but I gave it more thought, and I kind of reached my judgment on it, which is that Jorrun is, if he's not a pedophile, he has some pedophilic tendencies. So let me go ahead and play this. What Milena says is kind of what my stance has been since this has happened.
I was referring to when he was liking the little girl in the
Oh,
genie club.
well, I
Like
mean, yeah,
what?
they were dressed in
Well,
his fetish, man. Like,
yeah, yeah, but it's like, did he actually think like, wow, this is actually arousing, or was it just like, oh, that's kind of cute and hot? I don't know. Like, what was the?
well, I mean, he had if he had a genie fetish, like, and he's looking at little girls dressed as genies. I mean,
Mm,
it doesn't, you know,
bloody
it's
Boston.
not a big leap to think that he,
What?
I did also have a similar idea to her that I wasn't completely sure because maybe he just really appreciated genies, right? Um, maybe it was because his excuse was he it was just kind of like a compliment, like he likes genies, so he went ahead and threw a thumbs up. And I wasn't 100% convinced that it was complete pedophilia. But honestly, when genies are such a abstract thing because not very many people have a genie fetish, and I certainly do not. But when you put it into more normal terms, let's well, first of all, his genie fetish is it's very sexualized, right? I mean, all fetishes are, but um, genies in general, the genie stuff in his life, that's all very sexual. Um, with all the stuff we've seen, I don't think we've ever seen him have genie stuff in a non-sexual way. So that when I thought about that, that really removes the kind of benefit of the doubt. But what really changes if you change the genie stuff to something like let's say somebody really likes schoolgirls. That's also not my fetish, but but that's something that I can understand a little bit more. If they like that, and let's say you're on Instagram and you're looking for like schoolgirl, like sexy schoolgirls, right? You're going through it and you're liking all the pictures because he went through the genie stuff on Instagram so he could, jack off basically. So let's say you're doing that, you're going through it, and then you see an actual schoolgirl. You're not gonna like it. You're not gonna say, "Hey, that's cool that you dressed up." Um, I think that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and like this. No, you're gonna move on, or maybe just stop completely, right? That's what a normal person would do. So when we look at how sexualized his genie stuff was, and then the fact that he liked a little girl's picture on it, that I just it was like an epiphany for me. At that point, I was like, there there's no way that his little excuse that he had. I just don't buy it anymore. And I not that I did buy it per se, but I guess just liking a picture like that in a sexual way is just so far out of how I could imagine, right? How pretty much everybody listening to this can imagine that I kind of had another excuse for um why maybe he had done that, but when you think about it like that, if he's going through, he's cranking the hog, and then he sees that and he likes it, there's just no way you can convince pretty much anyone that wasn't a pedophilic act. Maybe he's not a full blown pedophile, but I think he did do something very 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 close that I think will maybe lead him down an even worse path. But he got exposed here, so hopefully he does actually seek help like he said he was going to. And then one last thing is buy my Lauren merch. DJTCAP had a video where he actually I can't believe I didn't think about this. But he did it like a week ago
What's
anyway,
up,
so
everybody?
or more than a week ago. But it was 2 weird things I noticed in the Jorrun video, and it's about the Buy My Lauren merch thing, which this video is really creepy. It's like watching a madman before he goes on a spree. So I've actually skipped this video when I go back and I watch all the Jorrun stuff. The only reason I'm gonna watch it again is for this video, and then when I do, I need to get some sound clips from it. But DJTCAP, he did this. I'll put a link in the description. 2 weird things I noticed in the Jorrun video, and I don't think. Let's see. So Jorrun had a song written called "Big Heart, Bigger Breast," which I can't read the whole thing. DJ TCAP goes over what he can make out a little bit more, but yeah, I guess that's why I want to talk about this song name called "Big Heart, Bigger Breast," which Jorrun wrote himself. But let's go ahead and watch this video, and I'm gonna give it a like because Jorrun Comedy Mirror is the most misunderstood artist in our time. He or she has uploaded some real art, but since people don't realize, it's not the real Jorrun Comedy, it's got 17 dislikes and only 2 likes. So and one of the likes was for me. So yeah, Jorrun Comedy is a super misunderstood artist. So if you want, go give them a thumbs up. This video may be inappropriate for some users. It truly is. If you have any kids in the room, I would suggest having them leave for the next 10 minutes. I don't even know if I want to do this. I might actually just stop the video right now. No, I gotta do it.
Guess who just came back? Hey guys, it's your boy Jorrun Comedy. Guess who just came back from the copyright office? Woohoo! Yes, me, I came back. I just copywrote a bunch of Lauren quotes that Clobbering Time didn't copyright already. I have a merch shop now. Yeah, okay, let's look at some of my original designs. I believe in you. Yeah, very, very inspirational quote. Spreading that positivity out there is only a COD can. All right, next up. The next one, I gotta click on it. It's, are you excited about me or my penis? Guys, if you wear this damn shirt and a woman comes up to you and says, yes, you are getting laid, my shirt will get you laid, guys.
Let's look at the madman's eyes here.
Yes, you are getting laid. My shirt.
Look at that. That is pure insanity behind those glasses.
Shirt will get you laid, guys. How cool is that? Okay. Finally, my personal.
Let's see the final
favorite.
one.
Ugh. My personal. Shut the fuck up about Dan. What a great conversation piece this would be.
His weird laugh, and then just the energy he's bringing to this is, I can't describe it as anything other than psychotic energy. It's like he's really hyped up, but not in a safe and friendly way.
Especially if you're a parent and your child's name is Dan. Just imagine the possibilities, right? So, all these beautiful, high fashion shirts are only $49.99 each. How do I do?
According to Wes was also trying to talk him into selling merch, which he didn't do, to his credit. But could you imagine selling merch for your 150 subscriber channel?
Do it. I'm practically selling them at cost, you guys. These shirts are worth $99.99 easily. Here's my secret. Slave labor is legal in Russia. You didn't know that, did you? Look it up. I don't have to. A man named Honey Daddy already told me. So, anyways, like, comment, subscribe.
Doesn't look like a bad neighborhood. I've never been to Massachusetts, so I don't know what good or bad neighborhood looks like, but
Anyways, like,
well, it looks fine to me.
comment, subscribe.
A little dreary.
Let's see, what else? Please ring the notification bell to never miss a video. And you can support me on Patreon, Kickstarter, Indiegogo, GoFundMe. Actually, Patreon makes you do actual work to get paid. So just stick with GoFundMe, okay?
But he really did have a Patreon. I don't know if this video was maybe made before he had a Patreon. But no, he had one. He wanted you to pay him money for these videos.
Oh, you guys. I almost forgot. I have a Kickstarter. And if you guys help me get just $10 million, just $10 million, I'm going to make a movie. No, I mean it. It's going to be great. It's going to be a full-length movie. I'm going to put other lureographers in it.
So do you guys see why I wanted to show this video when I said it's the ramblings of a madman. He's unhinged in this video. I don't know what was different between this video and the others, but something made him snap before this one.
How cool is that, right? It's going to be great. Now, of course, it's going to take a lot of work to make a whole movie, so I won't be updating my...
Are there any videos of him playing the bongos? Because I would, or that's probably not a bongo, huh? My bad. I don't know percussion at all. Is there any videos of him playing that hand drum? Because that would be, if we've seen how bad he is on guitar, that might be some good entertainment.
My YouTube channel with any new vids until it's done. I mean, it only stands to reason, right? I can only do so much. I have an email if you can reach me. Only for business purposes.
And there we go. I can't make it out,
only
but
for business purposes.
There is big heart, bigger breast.
I have a P.O. box.
Oh look, a little. Never mind.
Now.
Oh, no, can't see it.
Yeah. How cool is that? You can send me stuff like jewelry.
Oh, so you can see a little bit. Yeah, big heart, bigger breast. What a strange little man this guy is.
Cars, deeds of land, stuff like that.
And he's focusing on it. Did he want us all to see this? Did he think the chicks were going to see his new song, Big Heart, Bigger Breast, and get turned on?
If you're tired of your girlfriend, but she's still pretty, you can send her to me. Make sure she...
Sorry, I didn't let us get the full weight of that line.
For business purposes, I have a P.O. box now. Yeah, how cool is that? You can send me stuff like jewelry, cars, deeds of land, stuff like that. If you're tired of your girlfriend, but she's still pretty, you can send her to me. Make sure she's wearing nothing but a big red bow, because she's a present for me now. I'm so funny. Guess what? All your gifts are tax deductible. Yes, it's true.
Let's see the face of the madman.
Guess what? All your gifts are tax deductible. Yeah.
Look at that. Ladies. All you ladies in the TCAP community that made fun of him after he left, you should be ashamed, because look at that. And any girl that I know would want to hop on this guy. And he has blue eyes, which I think are a superpower.
Yes, it's true. Everything you give me, you can write off on your taxes. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I might need to get a lawyer. Is Shin's Koala a lawyer? He does something to do with legal law stuff. I'm not sure what exactly. I think we need to consider the possibility that somewhere out there is a Judge Koala meting out justice. Okay, so that's the video. I look forward to all the support I will be getting from all you guys. I know there's only like 50 of you, but I believe in you. I do it all for you. All of this is for you, not me. It's not about me. It bothers me when people think it's all about me. Wow. I don't usually cry that easily. I think I might be spending too much time listening to Lauren calls. Stay tuned, please.
Yeah, so just like I said, that he was very unhinged. It's like watching the video of a madman after some kind of crime he committed. And let's see some of the comments. No, he's not funny at all. This sounded like he was serious about all of it. Yeah, it was strangely real. Just, oh my god, dude, this video, it creeps me out, and I'm being serious about that too. It legitimately makes me uncomfortable to hear him talking and saying what he's saying. Okay, yeah, I think that was the last video that I have for today then. Let's get the outro popping. Thank you guys for watching this strange little video. I just want to test out my microphone, but there are a couple of Jorrun things I've seen in the last few days that I wanted to at least touch on. So hopefully the microphone was a little better than the old one. It was like $45, so it's not professional quality, but it should be decent at least. And like I said, I did buy a capture card. I've wanted one for a while. I didn't even mean to buy one today, but I did end up getting one, which means I'll be able to do like Switch games and PS4 soon. So when I do get that, which should be next week, hopefully early next week, I want to do another like experimental video, but I was thinking maybe I might do a stream, and it might be a Let's Endure. So Let's Endure is something from the Dark Side Phil community, where they watch really bad videos from DSP, and they just watch it for like 3 or 5 hours. So I was thinking we could do that with Jorrun music. So I don't know how much Jorrun music is uploaded to the Jorrun Comedy Mirror channel, but if there's enough for like 3, 4, 5 hours, I'm gonna get them all in a playlist, and we're gonna do a Let's Endure while I test out all the different systems I have on the capture card. All right, so I guess that should be it. I will be doing another just regular Jorrun chill, hopefully this weekend. So in like the next like 2-3 days, I should have it recorded, and then yeah, that experimental stream or whatever it ends up being with the capture card should be coming up pretty soon. All right, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.